Hello Taurus, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and this is your December horoscope for 2021. And just to recap, all right, this is the year of the ancestor. We're coming up to the end of the year, so you've been listening to your own beat, and you're walking your own path. You were committed to walk through that path at the beginning of the year and walk through the trees, and you've been doing fairly well for the year. Congratulations on walking this beat and walking this path in 2021. Last month was all about balance, finding that balance within, and the month before that, what would that be, October, November? Yeah, October was about the seer. So, listening to the riddles and then, finding your balance this month. Actually, last month in November. And, in finding that balance, as you're walking on your path, is leading you into 2022. Okay, so let's see what the cards hold for you for December, for the theme. And Taurus, your theme for the month is going to be represented by the Two of Stones and Challenge. Now, twos are just starting off. Aces are new beginnings, and two is, you're starting to get a foothold with what's going on. It doesn't make a difference if that's, you think about the Two of Bows decision, okay? Or you think about the Two of Arrows, okay, or the Two of Cups. Those are all opportunities of starting something fresh, starting something new. And here you've got a challenge, okay? Stones is all about security, stability, and materialism. And you've got this opportunity here to have a challenge in December. Okay, fighting for your rights. That could be within a job, that could be within a relationship. That could be a lot of things. Fighting, for territorial rights within your own family. Okay, and with what's going on for you in December. So, keep that in mind. That's going to be the theme, and we're going to talk about, how the other cards relate, as they come out for the week. So let's look at that first week of December for you, Taurus. That first week is going to be represented by the Queen of Arrows. Now, the way I like to explain the court cards, queens, they rule the castle. Okay, they know everything that's going on within. The queens are nurturers as well. All right, and the arrows is all about the air sign. Okay, arrows is all about the opportunity of thinking and intellect and mental capacity. Okay, now this queen likes to travel between different waterways. Okay, so maybe this waterway behind us, there might be a swan. Okay, and they'll travel to a different waterway, which leads to a different pond. Okay, now what this queen does is she asks a couple questions. And those questions for you, Taurus, are, what help do you need to ask for? If you know that December is going to be a challenge for you, whether that's work, a relationship, a family matter, however you want to look at it, whatever that challenge is coming up, this first week of December, you want to ask that question. What help do you need to ask for? And that's what this queen is telling you. This queen wants you to transition. This queen wants you to, overcome this challenge. Okay, but in order to do so, you may have to ask for that help. Okay, and you probably know, if it's a work question, maybe you have to talk to your boss. If it's a family question, maybe you have to ask, family members to help, set the house up for Christmas. Okay, if it's, relationship issue, you might have to talk to a best friend, to help resolve, maybe whatever that relationship is. Okay. The other thing that this queen asks you is, what is that straightforward approach? Okay. Don't beat around the bush during this challenge. Take it head on. Okay, because when you can, talk to somebody head on, you'll get a more direct answer. Okay, and the same thing goes with the relationship. You have to have that open and honest communication with them as you're moving forward. Okay, so during this first week of December, even though this month is going to be a challenge for you, take that straightforward approach. Talk to them straightforward. Okay, and ask for help if you need it. Let's see what the second week has for you. Taurus. The second week, going to be the Two of Vessels and attraction. You know, the Two of Stones is a challenge, you know, for the month. But now in the second week, you've got another two that pops up. And this is one that's, you know, where you're attracting stuff. Now, this could be attracting love. It could be you're attracting, you know, work. It could be attracting materialism. It's a whole bunch of things, okay? Vessels is all about emotional energy. It's water energy, okay? It's free-flowing energy. So you might be attracting a new love interest during that second week. You might be strengthening that love interest as well, Taurus, okay? The good thing is, you know, while their hands are put together, you know, they're producing that free-flowing love to fill their cups up, okay? And in the middle, you see the fiery heart, okay? So, you know, the cups are on the ground. It's grounded energy. You got the free flow emotional energy filling the cups up that they're probably going to share with each other. You got the creative energy, okay, of the fire. And then, you know, with fire, the ignition source, you know, you need air. You need air for an ignition source. So you have all the elements, you know, listed here as well. So during that, you know, how does this come out with challenge? Let's say there's some relationship issues going on. Okay, maybe there's a new love life coming into Taurus that you have to, you know, be aware of. Okay, maybe this is an opportunity to look at strengthening, okay, you know, a love interest of, you know, if there's distance between you two, or, you know, maybe the communication isn't good because of the holidays and everything like that. You know, you can attract that person back to you by, you know, expressing the love that you have for them, okay? And, you know, maybe that other person just doesn't, you know, isn't listening, okay, or doesn't feel that. Go back to that Queen of Arrows and have that straightforward approach in that relationship with them. You know, but this could also be, you know, attracting new business, attracting, you know, material things. You know, the biggest thing is during the second week is you're attracting stuff. So, you know, what happens when you attract? You're bringing stuff in, okay? So be aware during the second week that you're bringing things in, okay, to help you out. And if it's meant to help you out, that Queen's there to help nurture it, help make it blossom, okay? You know, and that could be the challenge. You know, how do you bring all that in? How do you bring it all in so you can go ahead and, you know, do better than what you have, Taurus? Let's see what that third week has for you. The third week is represented by the Three of Stones and creativity. All right, so, you know, the Two of Stones is the challenge. This third week, and there might be a challenge in your creativity. You know, coming up to the holiday, you know, Christmas and whatnot, there's going to be an opportunity to collaborate on some creative efforts, okay? And, you know, if you look at the green woman, you know, she's got both her hands on the pillars, or the monoliths, as I like to call. All right, so there's strength and stability and security there. But each hand is on a horse, which is able to pull her through, which is the Knight of Stones, okay? And the bull, okay, which is Taurus energy, okay? And that Taurus energy, again, is very strong earth energy, okay? It's very grounded, it's very stable, it's very secure, okay? So, you know, here you attracted something in your life that second week. And as it's moved forward, okay, from the attraction, you're creating something. You're using that creativity to move yourself forward going into 2022. And that's the challenge. How do you take your creativity to the next level? You've been listening to, you know, the beat of your own drum, and, you know, listening to what Spirit has for you. And in order for you to move forward in 2022, you have to have, okay, a little bit of that challenge, okay? Challenges help us grow. They help us move forward. They help us, you know, overcome the obstacles. Okay, and if you can take some of that creativity from that attraction that you had during that second week and use that, to move forward into 2022, December is not going to be that much of a challenge for you. So let's see what happens during that fourth week, the Christmas week for you, Taurus. That fourth week is going to be represented by the life lessons card of the Sun. The message that I'm getting right now is, even though December is going to be a challenge for you, a challenge in making sure that you have that straightforward approach with that Queen of Arrows, the challenge of attracting things to you and then taking that attraction and being creative. This is the culmination of all that work in December. The challenge of doing all that we had just talked about is gonna move you into 2022 with a new cyclical year. All right, the sun is full of energy. It's vibrant. It fulfills it fills you up with joy, with happiness. Right, it warms your spirit. You've got that nuclear energy that's within it, in that sun, and to have that in that fourth week is telling me that any challenge that you come across in December, you're gonna pretty much obliterate, because everything's gonna be going your way. The sun has got that such a vibrant energy. I mean, just think about it. Even if you're in a cold weather state during the wintertime, when the sun comes out, people get out. Why? Because they enjoy having that vitamin D, just coming down on their skin. They enjoy being warmed up. And you have that opportunity, Taurus. You have that spirit within you to where you can radiate that sun, okay? You don't have to keep it all in. You can radiate that sun, that energy with that creativity, okay? You can radiate that attraction, all right, for others to see. So use that sun energy going into 2022. And we'll talk more about your 2022 forecast here in a couple weeks when I put out the 2022 forecast. All right, Taurus? So there you have it. You've got the sun, creativity, attraction, and a swan. This is going to be a month of challenge for you, but if you can be take that straightforward approach and attract the things that you want, to come to you, all right, be creative in that process, you're going to have the energy to gather anything that you want. Okay, Taurus, there you go. That's your horoscope for the month of December. Hit that like button for me, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel. This is D for the Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you during the 2022 yearly horoscope that I have coming out in a couple weeks. All right, take care. God bless. Stay safe, everybody.